Hello, hello, one and all. Welcome to this little video about sharing just a bit of the season that we're in. It's November 17th, and we're approaching the holiday season. This time of year is exceptionally stressful for many. Being alone in the holidays is a hard thing for some. Losing someone and not spending time with them on a holiday is hard for others. And just showing up for family gatherings can be very difficult because our greatest stressors, our greatest mirrors to our own inner growth come forth through those that are closest to us, through our family, through the members of our bloodline that tend to trigger and activate memories and discord between us. And so some of us have to muster up the strength, the courage, the ability to pull forth the resilience and coping skills just to show up for a holiday event. This is a particular time where we need to be kind to one another. We have no idea what another is going through. And often it's that compassion and kindness that means more than anything. In life, there's a time. I feel like, life is a dance. We're dancing between seasons. We're dancing between light and darkness, between day and nighttime. We're dancing in and out of learning and growing from our shadows, our deep-rooted stories, pains, problems, difficulties in life. But we're here to heal them. We're here to embrace them. We're not here to avoid them. This week has been exceptionally powerful to me. I feel like we are in this human experience, first of all, to embrace our humanness and all that it brings forth. It's a gift to actually, feel all of our emotions. While we label them as bad or uncomfortable or unwanted, they are actually a gift for us. That this human experience is a gift. That we are eternal, we are spirit, and we are supposed to bring spirit into all that we do as well. So we're in this dance with life where we're kindly, lovingly embracing all aspects of ourselves. It's very easy to get caught up in just the humanness, just the five senses, just the physical body. And yet there's a power greater than that. There's the power of spirit. There's the power of our interconnectedness to everything, to all things, to our eternal self, the part of us that never dies, that's infinite in nature. And this, I'm going to keep coming back around to this because it's in my mind that it's a real powerful aspect of what we look at to heal. To me, I'm in a dance of paying attention to the detail in the moment, but I'm also in a dance of zooming back out to a bigger picture view, right? And I have to learn when it's right to zoom into the detail and when it's healthy and beneficial for me to zoom out to seeing a bigger picture view of things. Well, this week I was interviewed on a podcast, and I want to share it because it really relates to all that I'm talking about. It was an interview with Dana Michael Kroll, who has a podcast called I Kissed Alcohol Goodbye. The bigger picture view, what does that mean? I kissed alcohol goodbye. He kissed his addiction goodbye. He kissed goodbye the tool that he was using to cover up his pain. He stopped using alcohol as a tool to numb away his pain. And the other flip side of that is you got to experience it. In the interview, he introduced me to some companions that were joining us in the interview. One of his companions was an owl. And follow him, you'll learn the name of the owl, and it is uniquely beautiful. And it's his spirit animal. Well, this morning, I pulled from a deck of cards I have called the Mystical Shaman Oracle. And I love the deck. I just love the deck. The wisdom it brings me day in and day out is always beneficial to connect and connect different experiences I've had through the week for a more powerful impact. Well, today I drew a card and it was the owl. And while I knew on that call, I knew in my background knowing, but I stayed focused to this now moment, the owl has a deeper message. And I want to read you the message of the owl. The owl is the master of the night. She can see situations with perfect clarity, more so when it is dark, and is able to discern truth when others are sightless. She helps you find your light, your lightness in the darkest of moments of life, and to embrace the night as your ally. So just pause for a moment here. The owl is helping us embrace our darkness and to see our darkness, those shadows, those pains, those hurts as an ally. Okay. The owl can bring you messages from the invisible world, from the spirit world, from the part of you that you can't tangibly touch, see, feel, and embrace. She opens your ears so that you may hear the voice of your ancestors and that you may acquire their wisdom and make it your own. We're always guided. We're always guided and supported in that spiritual realm. Our aim is to always bring spirit, our spiritual intelligence into all that we do. So the invitation that owl brings is to look around you, notice every detail, and find the hidden messages brought to you by the owl. Don't shoot the messenger. Be grateful to the friend who shows you what you have not wanted to see up until now. Don't shoot the messenger. Look at the message they bring. As we gather with family and they trigger us, don't get upset with a family member, but look at what they're triggering in you. Therein lies your greatest growth, your greatest potential to move you forward, leaps and bounds. She goes on to say, observe all the facets of the diamond without judging. Remember that the facets you dislike are often mirrored parts of you that you don't want to recognize. Do not be afraid of the truth, as it will become your compass. It'll guide you. It'll take you to places you've never seen. It will heal you and move you beyond, way beyond where you're at. So the medicine of the owl says that owl guards against self-deception and insists that your motives be pure and transparent to all. What is the message that you're not hearing? The situation you're not seeing with clarity? Owl invites you to visit patiently, to wait patiently, to abide your time until it is right to act. Then do so decisively with no hesitation or remorse. I bring this up because I don't know. I didn't get into the details of why Dana chose the owl, but that spirit owl was directly guided to all that he serves, to everyone looking to heal an addiction, to everyone looking to deal with their wounds, their pain, The title of our podcast interview is When Will You Make a Date with Your Pain? You have to make a date with your problem. You have to make a date with that part of you that you're avoiding. You have to make a date with yourself to sit in it, to peel it open, raw, vulnerable, to look at what it came to show you. Because in it is the message that moves you forward. We're not all equipped with the power to do this alone. If you need help, reach out. I'll tell you that part of writing this book, Bringing Spirituality into Business, is all about healing our wounds. It's all about growing. Look at the poster behind me, opening your eyes to greater self-awareness, to see within yourself what you haven't been able up until now to embrace, to move through, to grow. There's no better way to grow and move quickly through your pain and problems than in a circle of support. I'll be starting a new book club in January. And if this is something you're looking at embracing in your life, join me. Don't hesitate. Get on board now. Get registered. Go to my website. You can sign up now, and I'll be trickling and feeding you little things that you can be doing to set the way. Not to mention, you can get the book and read it before you go through the book club. Every time you read the book, you will expand your awareness. You'll grow in your wisdom, and you'll start to incorporate and integrate all of those shadow aspects of you into your wholeness. The other thing Dana had brought to my awareness was that he now has a new friend, a black, furry, four-legged friend. That's his PTSD dog. What I loved about Dana is he's a homeschool dad. He's a sober podcaster, and he's an Army vet. And you don't normally put those things all together as a description of who you are. And I have the greatest respect for Dana. Homeschooling our kids is a task and a talent all in itself. And it shows that you consciously care about the path of their education. Let's face it, our education system's broken. We're not here to fit in and be normal and look like everyone else. We're here to be ourselves, to be unique, and stop stuffing down parts of ourselves, quirks, gifts, talents that make us who we are. We're here to be uniquely us, and to do it with a love and compassion, because every part of our journey was for our best behalf. It was for our highest growth. It was for us to be able to help others as well. Dana has a PTSD dog because Dana still has work to do. And that dog aids him in that work. We all have work to do. This is a constant reminder we're never done. At every level of your growth and your journey, you go through the same cycle. Just like life takes us through the seasons and the cycles, just like day and night takes us from night and dark. There's a cycle to everything. There's a process you go through. When you truly understand the challenge and struggle, you get excited about it, because that's where you're evolving into the new you. That's where you're fully embracing all that you've learned. Look at the butterfly. That little caterpillar spun a cocoon, transformed itself. But you can't come cut that little cocoon open to help the butterfly out. It needs the struggle. It needs to move through that struggle to build the strength in its wings to even live and survive when it evolves out of the cocoon. Same with a baby bird. We're not cracking those eggs open for the bird. The mother bird doesn't use her sharp beak to open the shell for the baby. The mother bird keeps the egg warm, nurturing it, supporting it until the baby bird is ready to push through that challenge. You're challenged in life, But you need to embrace the challenges, not be fearful of them. If Dana can support you in that challenge, if I can support you in that challenge, if someone else can support you in that challenge, reach out. We're here to help one another on this journey to becoming all that we came into this human experience to be. If any of this resonates with you, give a big thumbs up, give a big like, share it with your friends. And in this holiday season, be loving and compassionate to yourself and those around you, because you never know the stress, the anxiety, the hurt, the pain, the suffering another is internally trying to process and move through. Alcoholism is an addiction. It's a way that we cover up our pain, that we avoid dealing with it. We prolong working through that energy, working through that pain. But that alcoholism could be drugs. It could be food. It could be TV. It could be sex. It could be anything. What's your addiction? What are you using to avoid dealing with the deep-rooted sadness, sorrows, pains, problems of your past? We're here to integrate them. We're in a human experience, but we're spiritual beings. And we're here to merge, meld, intertwine those two energies together, fully and freely. I'm Donna Lee Gastrick. I'm the author of Bringing Spirituality into Business, and it's about time we bring spirit into the business of everything we do. This book is a guide to know yourself, grow yourself, and live life empowered. It's not about me. It's not me telling you what to do. At the end of every chapter is an invitation for you to learn more about you. It really is a self-empowerment manual for you to know and learn more of all that you are here to be and become. Dana's podcast is a support system for those who also want to kiss alcohol goodbye. Knowing you're not alone, knowing it's a journey, it's a process, and we're always in the process. We're never done. You're going to keep growing. You're going to keep evolving, and the same process is going to keep repeating itself. If I could do anything, I could help you get comfortable in the challenge, know what's on the other side of the challenge, and help you get there faster. My business is Complete Solutions, and I say I bring complete solutions to greater self-awareness. I help you get where you want to go faster than you could do it alone. Happy holidays. And share the love, share the joy, share the growth, share the beauty of this life experience with those that you love.